Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. I just realized I have to take my bracelets off when I do an auto writing because it clanks on the screen. So today I'm doing an auto writing. Now, I did this on the Royal Channel and it was like just free form. I didn't specifically call anybody in. And I especially don't want to call in the person that we are going to be talking about today. Their energy is very dark. I've got my incense going. I've done my pre-meditation. I've protected myself in my Teflon egg because we are going to be talking about the Epstein files situation, that whole everything. So I'm going to be free forming. I did this with the Royals channel and it worked out really well. You have to remember, I've only been auto writing for about 2 years, and it took me a year to do it online and show people how I did it. So it's always been evolving, and I've never tried free form. I've always called somebody in, and this works out really well. So when I go into this free form, I don't have a list of questions. Is the questions pop into my mind? It's almost a channeling. In some regards, but it's really not. Like I'm fully functional, aware, my eyes are open because I have to write. But in a sense, I'm not really here the whole time. It's kind of difficult to explain. It's like I've put my energy out into the source, into the field, a protected energy, especially with this. Now I locked myself up. There we go. So shall we begin? So take a deep breath. And while you're watching this, you might want to protect yourself. So you put yourself into a Teflon egg. Basically, just think of yourself in a great big egg, and it's a Teflon egg, so nothing sticks. No bad energies, no bad juju. Nothing can harm you while you're in this Teflon egg. It's also great. You can put your kids in Teflon eggs without them knowing. You put yourself in a Teflon egg when you're driving, when you're out shopping, just to protect yourself from energies. So a couple of deep breaths. Also, before I get started, I want to let you know my conscious self, not my subconscious, my conscious self, I guess, and my subconscious, I believe that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive, and all indications in all the readings I've done shows that he is, that he escaped. Um, and so I'm not even going to ask that question, is he alive? Because I don't want my preconceived notions. I probably would write yes because that's what I believe. So we have to be a little bit careful how we ask these questions. All right. Okay. Are there Epstein files? Yes, I didn't even have a chance to write that out. Yes. How many people are on the list? 350. Is Trump on the list? Yes, but for other reasons. Okay, then, what is the list about? What is the list about? People who have exchanged with Jeffrey Epstein. I'm only going to write JE because I don't want to get the algorithm. If I write it often enough or say it often enough, I could be shadow banned. So even though the auto writing would put Jeffrey Epstein, I'm only going to put JE. What did they exchange? Money, favors, and other things like setting enemies up. Where did get his money? Billions. He didn't have billions. He had assets worth billions. What kind of assets? Secrets. Whoa. What kind of secrets? Sexual, mostly. Fooling around and lies. What kind of lies? Female is male. Male is female. Sexuality. Money hidden. No money. Broke. Who is female to male? Some politicians, some politicians' spouse, some actors, and regular people. He would blackmail anyone for what, questioner 11? Which politicians? The ones you think. The spouses are obvious. President Bush Sr. wife, for example. Eleanor Roosevelt, for example. Trust your eyes, not disguise. Which actors most to be honest? Mostly gay. What was the blackmail to sell the evidence to the media or enemies? Most was sold to Russia, not Mossad. Was J.E. an agent? No. A businessman. He sold info to highest bidder. Does Russia have information on Clintons? Yes. That's why they made the hoax on Trump. Then they could say who trusts anything coming out of Russia. What number are we on? 15, 6. What do they have on the Clintons. DNA, sexuality, number of children, money laundering, racketeering, what about the DNA? W. Clinton, real father, Amy, daughter, real father, BC, number of children, will they ever go to jail? No. Who else on the list with multiple evidence? Obama's DNA, money, sexuality, corruption, birth certificate. That's funny. JE has the real original birth certificate. It was an exchange. Ooh, interesting. Is Michelle a Michael? Yes. I told you to trust your eyes, not the disguise. Are they separated? Yes. Announcement before the end of the year. Who are some prominent females on the list? Sarah, Duchess of York, owes money. Meryl Streep, Ellen DeGeneres, Oprah, probably the biggest name. There's more. I can feel the download coming. All the names are coming in jumbled so fast. I can make out. Okay, slow down. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to come back to this because it's downloading too fast. There's too many names. It's like I can just see, like I picked out, there's one, Julia Roberts. Like it feels like the Matrix, like all the letters are raining down, and it just feels like I can't. All of a sudden, one will all like click, 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 and there's a name. I'll come back to it. They'll pop into my head as we go along. What are the females mostly on the list for? Sexuality, favors, enemies. Did they go to the island? Not really. Mostly for the men. How does Gallain fit into all of this? partners in love and war. She was a tap. He'd tap her for fresh girls. It was more of a business exchange than anything. Does she have the list? Yes. The original one. The official one. It's just a ledger of all the exchange is. Is there any evidence of crime activity? Not really. Business. Just business. How can that be? You asked about evidence. No evidence of criminal activity on the list. They weren't stupid. Mwah, I get it. Is Ghislaine bargaining with the ledger right now? Yes, of course. Will Russia ever release what they know? No, it's an asset to them. Possibly after the person passes, or in 100 years. They know they have this over Trump. Will Mossad ever release what they have? Again, no. They are using it against their own. People pay a stipend or retainer on a monthly basis to keep things quiet. Like who? Politicians and celebrities and some journalists. But they only target their own. For example, a politician who doesn't comply will soon discover their cheating photos in the media. What is one shocking thing we don't know about this whole situation? What is one shocking thing we don't know about this whole JE situation? Most of it is made up to control people. It's not as bad as they have made it out to be. They have a few videos and then show them to other people and say, this could happen to you if you don't comply. Ask yourself, where are the hundreds of girls or boys that were groomed? Why have they not come forward to collect millions? A lot of the JE is Hollywood. A lot of the parties were laced with sleeping or sedatives. When the target woke up, they were told there was a video. Many did not want to see themselves in a disgusting situation. So did not actually see a video, only told there was a video. A lot of the other exchanges was basic spy work. Basic photo spy work or copies, etc. Sean Combs, aka P. Diddy, is much worse. That is real. I forgot what number I'm on. 34. Can you tell us the exchange with Trump? What's he on there as exchange? Money. Where he got his money. Who bankrolled him when he went bankrupt. Anything else? All is not what it seems. It's all a distraction. It is related to the Diddy deal coming up. Don't believe current narrative. Enemies abound. All is not what it seems. It's all a distraction. It is related to the Diddy deal coming up. Don't believe the current narrative. Enemies abound. They're showing me a picture, and I'm trying to, I think I know who it is, but it's not very, it's like really blurry. Um, they're showing me, come on. They're showing me Betty Rebel. And who played Betty Rebel? Maybe I'm not supposed to say her name. Sometimes that happens. They're showing me Betty Rebel. Now, is it the person who voiced actually Betty Rebel, or is it the person who played Betty Rebel? I'll let you decide. I thought that's a very interesting visual to end this with. Betty Rebel. Or it could even mean this has been going on for a very long time. Flintstones were in the 60s. Might have started way back then. All right, with that, we're going to close and be kind in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.